Alright, so I'm going through a lot in my life right now, and usually when I go through a lot, I pray, for one, because, I mean, as a Christian, I know I'm supposed to be relying on God and waiting for His answers. But if because I'm a very impatient person, so I also read my cards to kind of get an idea. Like, I always ask that I know these aren't, people say that the tarot cards, that they're not of God. But I do ask God, to guide me and speak to me and kind of show me what I'm supposed to doing. So this morning, because of all the things that I'm going through, I kind of need to know what's going to happen with my future and where my life is going to go after everything that's happened. So I did a guide me spread, and this is what I pulled. Now, I'm still new to this, so I don't quite know the meanings of everything, so I still have to look in, the little chart right here, because these are beautiful cards, by the way. I still have to look at the chart, and I write everything down. So I pulled the cards, read the chart, the book, and then wrote everything down, and then interpreted it from there. So for the significator, I pulled the Knight of Pentacles and the World card. Now, this card, the deck, also comes with like a meaning. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's loyalty, and the World is regeneration. However, the world is reversed. Now, maybe it's just me and I'm still new to this, but anytime I see a reversed card, I kind of freak out. I'm like, oh God, that's bad. But I did my homework, I read the book and all that stuff. So the Knight of Pentacles loyalty card. I'm sorry, this is all over the place right now. I'm very sick. I've been crying since the 23rd, and yeah. Anyways, the Knight of Pentacles loyalty, it signifies order, planning, trust, work, property, investments, and progress. Now, the fact that it's paired with the World reversed, which signifies a messy ending, redos, procrastination, failure, relationships, could work, and closure, it kind of was like, stop procrastinating and start planning. Because I am a procrastinator. I don't like to plan things because, maybe this is just an excuse, and I'm sorry for my nails, but I'm sorry. It seems like throughout my life, everything that I've planned for, I'm sorry, it's never worked. So I procrastinate, but apparently I need to stop. So that's the significator. That's me. This is me in the entire situation. Now, the next one was a change in my life, and what I pulled is the vortex or temptation. And this signifies choices, contracts, control, power, affairs, restriction, and addiction. I looked into joining the military recently, and my mom also asked me to be a live-in caregiver because she's going to be having surgery soon. And then just recently, I kind of backpedaled and tried to go back to my old method of coping, just to kind of numb myself and not feel everything that I'm feeling in my situation. But I didn't do it. I know what I want, and for me, the change in my life, I see it as, me taking control, setting a goal and going for it, not procrastinating. Okay, and then the next one would be a trigger for that change. So what is going to happen to trigger the change for me to set a goal and stop procrastinating? And what I got was the Two of Wands, which is vision. And that it's partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, inspiration. Now, I've been wanting to go back to school. I've gone back and forth with wanting to, go into cosmetology or go into nursing. I'm still not sure, but I think, this is telling me that I need to stop procrastinating. I need to set my goal and I need to go for it. So I need to decide what I'm going to do. And I feel like when I decide what I'm going to do and I put it into motion, it's going to work. Like I didn't really realize how much these are all lining up until I started making this video and I started saying it out loud. Writing it down is one thing. Saying it out loud and putting it into the universe, that's different. It's like they're all coming together now, it seems like. So the action to take from, once that trigger started and once that change in life is going, I pulled actually 3 cards, jumped out at the deck, and it was where are you? The 6 of Wands reversed. Sorry, there's a glare, I'm sorry. So 6 of Wands reversed, the Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Wands reversed. So everyone knows the Ace of Cups, that's love. It even has it on here. The 6 of Wands is success, and the 5 of Wands is competition. Naturally, when you see the success card reversed, I kind of go into a panic. So when I did my homework, the 6 of Wands it's reversed. It's victory and things coming through. So I see that as, once I stop procrastinating and I set a goal and I actually put it into motion, that I'm going to do well at it. That it's going to work out well for me. And then the Ace of Cups with love is going to be beginnings, passion. It could signify pregnancy, which I don't really want right now. Creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotion, and intensity. Now, naturally, I hope that this means, that things within my relationship will get better. But it seems like the new beginning is going to be, with me making a change for myself. And I actually pulled one of the cards that's going to really solidify that. Now, the 5 of Wands reversed signifies relief, working through anger and hostility, and then feeling secure in my relationship. So it could mean that, we could get through this and have a new beginning, and then feelings that should have been there are going to start to come over time. It could mean that, once I put my goal, my mind to something and I go for my goal, that the relationship I have with my significant other is going to feel, where it goes is going to just be a relief, whether or not we get back together, whether or not we separate for good. I feel like I'll be able to, I do feel it now that I've worked through my anger and my hostility, because I see what it does, and when it happens, I'm not happy about it. So, to me, this is just for my relationship, because that's what it is. It's, sorry, it's the action to take. Yeah, sorry. See, I'm getting a little confused because I numbered them weird. So the action to take, is just stay positive. That's basically what it is, just to stay positive. And then this is what's going on in my relationship. I got the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I got the 10 of Wands reversed and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Now, all of them are reversed for my relationship. And like I said earlier, anytime I see, that a card reversed for me, I freak out. It's like my options. So yeah, the 2 of Pentacles is options, 10 of Wands is responsibility, and 10 of Pentacles is luck. Now, when I first pulled this, I was like, okay, you know what? Options reversed. I'm not going to have many options. And, I do only want this person. I do feel like deep within my heart, they are my soulmate. Responsibilities reversed. I kind of started, before I started reading the book, I was like, so I'm not going to have as many responsibility. Like, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to create harmony in my relationship, because it's always been the downfall and luck. And right away I was just like, you know what, my relationship's just not going to work. But once I read the Two of Pentacles reversed, it's over investing in one area of my life. And I put a lot of emphasis onto my relationship. I put a lot of emphasis on my partner. And he's told me in the past that I'm smothering him. And I never understood it. It's like, I've never cared for somebody the way I cared for him. And I don't know how to show it other than be overly everything. I'm always there. If he's in the room, I'm in the room. If I have a tenant, like a puppy, I kind of follow him around. And over the last few days I've been thinking, and I can see now what he's saying. So I've been putting a lot of time and emphasis on him. Now the Ten of Wands reversed, it's trying to be perfect for everyone and just being overwhelmed. And I do that. I do try to be everything for the person that I care about. I try to be a good mother to our son. I try to be a good housekeeper. I try to be a good cook. I try to be a good yard keeper, and I just try to be perfect for him. And in all reality, all it's done was hurt both of us, I think. Because he kind of seen it like he would say it was not enough, that I would need to do more. So because I care about him and I love him, I would try to do more. And it only weighed me down and made me struggle and made me fall back, so that I wasn't, giving him what he wanted. And I was suffocating him in the process. Obviously not like in a, the way it sounds where I'm like covering his face with a pillow, but I was suffocating him. And then for the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Luck card reversed, what I read was wealth can be a trap. Now he's always trying to fulfill something, like money's a big thing for him. Now money is important, but for him it's money. For me it's love. He wants just a constant spring of money. I mean, I want money to come in too, but for me I see love as more important. And I think that just that idea of him wanting more money and more from me, and me trying to give it to him out of love, it trapped us, and we were stuck, and it caused problems. But hopefully over here, the new beginnings and the secure feeling and all that it'll all, it'll all play in, and things will work. Now for the outcome of everything, I pulled the Page of Wands, the Creativity card, and the High Priest, the Wisdom card. So the Page of Wands, it signifies messages, travel, communication, new work, expression, transition, and entertainment. Whereas in the High Priest, signifies education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. So communication ties in a lot with the relationship, and it ties in a lot with the actions that need to be taken. Communication is something that we don't really have nailed down. We got close a lot of times, and then something bad would happen and it all fell apart. New work, where was it? The change in life. The new work with my mom asking me to be a caregiver would mean I would need to move from the house that we share and stay with my mom full time while she's healing after her surgery. which ties in with the travel news and transition and new work. That all ties in with, you know, the Vortex card. And for the High Priest, it's the education part. Let's see, the trigger. Yeah, so it'll be the High Priest ties into the Two of Wands when it comes to the education. And I think it also ties in with the trigger for change and for the relationship. So, you know, being optimistic about it, I feel like good things are going to be coming towards me. You know, I feel right now that everything is just falling apart. I feel hopeless. I feel like nothing is going right. But like I said, I always ask that God sends me his message when I pull my cards, just so that way I don't like feeling like I'm in the dark. And I need to know, you know, maybe that ties in with, you know, stop procrastinating. You know, I do procrastinate a lot, like I said earlier. So I need to know, like, I need a guarantee. I don't like feeling uncertain about anything. So after looking at all the cards and, you know, going through them, the message that I got out of all of these was that good things are going to be happening. I just have to stay positive. I also need to find a healthy balance between my work, my family, school, relationships. I need to stop procrastinating and just kind of go and go for my goals. Like, I do want to go back to school, but I need to figure out what I want to do. I do want to join the army, but I'm not sure if that's, you know, the best path for me right now, especially since, you know, I'm going to be having to make a change that could possibly, you know, mean me traveling. So this was just the Guide Me spread that I pulled. It's just a little basic spread that I got from the book that comes with this tarot deck. So, I mean, I want to keep doing it. I'll probably post a couple more videos today, just so that way, you know, I can get a clear idea, compare notes, see exactly like what's going to happen, where I'm going to go, you know, what's in store for my life in the near future. So hopefully once I get really good at reading my own cards, I can start reading for other people. So, all right, guys, that was that. This is the Guide Me spread. I kind of, like I said, I did the spread and then did all the homework that had to go behind it because I'm still new at this. Yeah. So pray for me, guys. Love you.